Hi guys, what are you doing? We're gonna start another series. It's gonna be on how to not starve yourself in SHTF. But before we get going, I wanted to show you. Well, I got this teleprompter thing going on, trying to learn how to use it a different way of presenting my videos to you guys. Well, I wanted to kind of show you what it's like. This is sort of what it is. I made it myself. It's a DIY thing. If you guys want to know how I did it, let me know and I can probably do a video for you guys so you can try it out too. But as you can see, I have my cell phone right in there. And then up here you can see what's on the face of the cell phone. Well, if I push this button right there, now look, that text comes up and starts rolling. And that's how you do your presentations. Well, I just wanted to give you guys a kind of a look at what that's like. There, turn it off. And that way you guys can kind of see what I'm telling you about doing a teleprompter thing for you guys. And so that's what I wanted to show you. Now, if you follow me to the next frame, we're going to start the presentation of how not to be on a starvation diet. I'll see you there. Food is vital, it goes without saying. Without food, our body won't function. Not right at all. Unlike water, food is very unlikely to fall out of the sky, right? Let's think about trying to store up enough food to feed just one person for a year, much less a family. Not too feasible. Not too affordable for one thing, but where the heck would you store all that food? Sure, you can justify some of it by purchasing a few pallets of freeze-dried food. It's a way of cramming a lot of calories into a small space. But there's always the information that's not mentioned to you from the online stores and the manufacturers. They're telling you about the food, what the food will do to your intestinal tract and the high sodium content that affects your blood pressure and other nasty effects of your belly will be full, but the rest of you will be falling apart. You can best be served by being diversified and not putting your eggs in one basket. Your options include food storage, growing and raising food, not to mention finding natural sources of food through scrounging, hunting, fishing. Now, either I said that you need to have store food away, that doesn't mean for a year or more. If you listen to FEMA, they recommend that you have a minimum of 3 or 4 months of food. That is supplemented with wild edibles and garden produce and other items. With all this put together, your food storage could reach into an easy 6 months of food storage. However, if you have a bad garden year or you have a bad hunting or fishing year, your food storage could fall backwards. You should have a wide variety of foods to make sure your diversity of foods work for you. Such foods should include a combination of boxed goods as well as dry grains and pasta and legumes. Make sure you include food your family likes to eat. Here's a few examples. Rice. Don't store grains, varieties, and oils, and the husk will go rancid. Beans. These are great protein sources when meat isn't an option. Canned and pouched meat. When the hunting and trapping isn't going very good, you can still put together a decent meat. Dry pasta. Kept dry lasts forever. It's a great filler too. Canned fruits and vegetables. when kept properly, will hold their nutrients and vitamins needed to keep, and you need to keep them cool and dry. This is where you store the foods that your family eats, and make sure you're rotating the foods as necessary. Remember, any cans that have bulging or are rusted need to be tossed out. Soups and stews will be used quite a bit due to their simplicity. Bouillon cubes and pouches of soup will mix and go a long way. Bouillon lasts practically forever. The soup pouches make 6 to 8 cups of soup. Don't forget to add baking mixes to your storage. Try to find things that will mix water, stuff like milk, eggs, and shortening a hearty beef stew, along with some hot biscuits, should be a terrific meal. Stick with vegetable oil rather than lard and shortening because they store longer and are necessary to be fat in your diet. Sprouts are high in nutrients and are very easy to grow. Rinse the seeds with clean water, then put them in a clear jar and soak overnight. Drain it in the morning. Reuse the water in the garden. Rinse the seeds 2 or 3 more times, and in about 3 to 5 days, you'll have sprouts and have salads or whatever you need to mix them with. Herbs and spices are gravy. Mixed well with food tastes palatable, so make sure you're putting that stuff in your storage. If you don't know how to cook, now would be a good time to learn. So that's what I have for the first section. We're going to learn to keep you from starving in SHTF. I hope that you kind of got something out of this first series, because there was a lot of information packed into it. You'll be seeing part 2 next Sunday, so I hope that you guys will be looking forward to that. Remember, tomorrow is Monday. We'll be doing Free For All Monday, and hope to see each and every one of you guys there. Till then, ta-ta.